peeked in here yesterday just for a little bit because I wanted to make sure that the place is safe to explore, and by safe I mean obviously cameras, sensors and the whole environment, but it actually seemed pretty okay, I have to say. And yeah, I'm actually pretty surprised that such a place is here in my local area, because I'm not really used to have lost places around my hometown. And this is actually just about 20 minutes from my hometown. Yeah, the place is pretty trashed, but I think the carpets, they look really nice. And I keep stepping on broken light bulbs. This is a nice bike. This doesn't look that old, actually. The only information I have about this place is that it got abandoned in 2007. And since 2017 they wanted to tear it down, but eventually it didn't happen yet. Those rooms are so old school, man. I love it. I don't know why this is stuck in the window here, but I'll just leave it there. Alright, somebody tried to break in here, obviously, which I don't get why people need to break in and destroy everything. I'm really not a big fan of that. Everything is just broken. But I'm used to that in lost places, because people eventually like to destroy stuff. Oh, it's a comic. Die Schatzinsel from Robert L. Stevenson. Somebody took the mattresses from here. Those chairs actually look pretty comfy. Yeah, small rooms. I didn't even think that this was a whole room for a guest, because it's very small, but who knows. Everything is trashed. Oh shit, I thought this was a way in. It's just a mirror. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch any of those, because I have big respect for power cables like that. If there is still power on that, I will get fried in seconds. And I'm not a big fan of getting fried. Oh, so this is the lobby. This looks cool. And yeah, this is a spot where I really have to take care, because as you can see up there are the houses and the other hotels and barns and shit. And I really don't want to get seen. At least not in the beginning, because I really want to take my time exploring this. I think this is a guide for the ski area, because I live in a pretty big and very well-known ski area, and those are just some brochures or guides or whatever. So I think the roof kind of collapsed over there and there is water dropping down. And it's hitting something made out of fabric, which sounds like footsteps. And as I said earlier, this is my first time exploring alone. And I'm not scared in particular, but I actually don't know what I should be scared of. But I am not 100% comfortable yet. But whatever. I still like the vibe. I also hope that the camera angle is okay. So you see everything what I see. But I think I did a pretty good job. Oh, there are postcards here. Nice. Just a bunch of envelopes. More postcards. What's that? Oh, that's just a billing sheet. So actually there is pretty much stuff in here, which I did not expect. I mean, you never know what to expect. Oh, I'm not in a good spot here, next to the windows. I'm gonna make it quick here. You never know what to expect. But I think that's the funny part. The only thing you can expect is, I think, the smell. Because it's just such a unique smell in abandoned areas. And you can expect mold. And this is not my favorite thing to do, inhaling mold. Oh, so this is the restaurant area. The windows are kind of blurred there, so I feel a little bit more safe. Dude, this looks insane. This is such a sick oven. Like an indoor campfire. This looks insane, man. Bunch of chairs, bunch of shelves, music cassettes, bunch of old chairs. I can see they're pretty moldy right there. Don't want to touch them. This is also a sign that people are in here and they leave all their trash. And I don't know why. If you go exploring, just take your trash with you, guys. I don't know if you can hear this, but right over here the water drops are falling like on these benches, and it sounds like soft footsteps. It's freaking me out a bit. Man, this looks insane. I can't really tell if this is mold or it's just moss, but I think it's a combination of both. I love it when moss is growing inside of a lost place. It just gives that unique vibe, you know. But this place is fucked, man. You can already see that the roof is bent a little bit, so I don't know if it's the safest thing to stand below that, but whatever. No risk, no fun. I'm gonna go away from those windows. As you can see, there are no houses nearby with a direct vision in my direction. But over there, they're pretty close, so I'm not gonna stay too close to those windows over here on this side. So this is the bar, I suppose? Dude, why is this so loud? And this was the kitchen, I suppose. I hate walking on glass shards because it's just so loud. But I think on this side of the whole complex I'm pretty safe, so I shouldn't be too worried. Alright, so let's take a look into the basement. But I think this is maybe like a storage area for the kitchen stuff. Yeah, there are some old plates, jars, and glasses. Oh, so this was the cooling room. I don't know why there's a chair in here. And an old refrigerator. Or more like a freezer. I think this was for ice. Yeah, it was for ice cream. Oh, so this is the bar, I guess. Is this door open? Nope. Oh, spooky. Yeah, you can already smell it. The air ventilation down here is not the best. It smells moldy. But I'm gonna take a quick look all over the place so I get this covered. This is cool, man. This seems to be like some sort of, like there was a music band, you know? I think you understand the vibe that I'm getting. I'm pretty surprised by this place. Because as I said earlier, it's not really common to have good locations here in my area. Especially the country I live in. Because normally the government tear everything down. Yeah, some old storage rooms. Nothing too crazy here. Ah, good thing I tried the power without a light bulb in. Oh shit, what happened here? I suppose this was the heating room, like here was the oil container. Also trashed. But I like the green carpets here. Dude, it smells so bad in here. On the first floor it was okay, but the basement it stinks. So I'm gonna head up. I thought I heard something again. And if my head measurement is correct, I should be next to the restaurant area. And it was correct. Nice. That's the door where I came in. This was the restaurant area. Now I'm gonna head upstairs to the first floor. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna place my backpack here for a second. I hope no one steals it, if anybody's here. But I need to take a look at this. Oh my god. Dude. I almost stepped on that nail. I really have to be careful, man. Dude. Look at this. This looks so insane, man. And this is exactly what Lost Places are about. You can see the decay. You can see what time changes. Or what time can change. Oh my god. This is not the safest place to walk. But this looks insane, dude. Absolutely stunning. Look at this now. Even though there is no windows open, there's still stuff growing. I suppose those windows and doors were open. Otherwise the whole seeds couldn't have blown into here. Man, this is so cool. What's not cool though is that water is dropping on my neck the whole time. Which feels absolutely disgusting, but I'm fine with that. Every time I hear those drops, like further away some rooms, I think those are footsteps. I don't know why I keep thinking it, because I already know that those are not footsteps. Backpack is still here. Nice. Oh, the door over there is open. I think that's for a balcony. Alright, let's take the backpack and keep on exploring. Okay, so here is a lot of furniture. I don't know why, but I feel more safe having something in my hand, only if it's just my flashlight. And I also feel more safe like now on the first floor, because if I hear someone coming in, and they obviously need to come in from the basement, I can prepare myself to counterattack, you know? Which is pretty unlikely, but you'll never know. It's crazy because some rooms are in a pretty good condition and some are just like that. Look at that, man, holy shit. I don't know if this is really mold, but it looks like mold and it smells like mold. So I suppose it's mold. And mold is really not the healthiest stuff you can breathe in, especially black mold. This is a room I do not want to enter, because you see how wet the floor is. And I do choose not to die today. Oh, nice little couch. Looks comfy. Oh my god. This room looks absolutely sick, man. It's absolutely disgusting, but it looks so cool. It looks so surreal. Oh my god. I'm really glad I have a mask on my face. Although maybe it's not that helpful, but even if it just helps a bit, I'm glad. Man, this looks so cool. Wait. No. Oh my god. That just freaked me out. I thought it was this door, which I saw was open, but it's the door on the other side. Got scared a little bit there, not gonna lie. Right, so I'm at the village side here, at the neighborhood side. So I'm gonna avoid those windows, as usual. So you can see here, this room looks pretty good. Actually, there is some animal shit on the floor, but there is no mold, there is no moss. And also this doesn't smell. This room smells pretty normal, I have to say. So yeah, I could definitely imagine sleeping there. The window here is actually open. And this room is completely fine. Yeah, you can see that an open room with no water makes all the difference. This looks actually pretty comfy. I mean, the shards do not look comfy and the trash and everything, but I think you know what I mean from what we have seen earlier. I'm gonna keep this room in mind because I have something special planned for later. Alright, let's go to the other side. I always have the urge to look into every room because, you know, not that I'm scared, but I'm prepared for everything. What could. Okay, I have a theory. The door I just opened from the room with the open window. I think the airflow just closed it, I hope, at least, because this was scary as fuck. Dude, I think I said it 2 times already, this is my first time exploring alone. This is a vibe, I really have to say. I enjoy it, but it's also like, I don't know, you don't have backup, you're alone. So the scary vibe is definitely here. It's this small bit of adrenaline constantly in your bloodstream. I also like that the beds are kind of elevated from the ground. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god, dude. You can't do this to me, man. Oh my fucking god. Dude, this fucking door, man, just slammed because of the airflow. Oh my god. I need a second right here. My heart is running, man. Oh my god. Dude, this is no joke. As I said earlier, I'm not that scared in particular, but dude, you can't predict such things happening. And this was scary as fuck, man. Holy shit. My blood is running right now, so I think that's good. Adrenaline keeps me awake. I've been to many lost places, but I've never been to a lost place before alone. This is such a difference, you know? I don't know if you can feel what I mean. Being alone in such a quiet place, it's calming, but it also is like such a unique feeling because you never have that feeling. But yeah, that door back there is one little bitch. Okay, first floor done. Let's head up to the second floor. Dude, wow, this is like a whole garden. No fucking way. There's like a whole tree in here. So you see, this is obviously not decay, this is vandalism. Which I don't understand, because what gives you the right to vandalize such places? I don't get it. But whatever. I think this is a thing we always have to deal with. And this is the perfect comparison. This is decay. Because obviously water entered from the roof and molded everything, and the roof just collapsed. So I'm not gonna enter here. And this is also not looking very safe. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the other direction. There is an open door as well, all the way over there. And I'm gonna prepare myself now for the airflow closing that door, because I really don't wanna shit my pants again. This also looks pretty cool, because from every room there is light shining into the corridor. I think this may be perfect spot for the little extra I have planned. I think it's time. So yeah, I brought my camping cooker, I brought some instant noodles, I brought my pot, and I brought some tea. And now I'm gonna make myself a great time. Let's go. First solo mission, cooking some noodles and some tea. I didn't bring a proper cup though, which is very unprepared, but the rest is prepared pretty well, I have to say. Except my shoes. I brought like the worst shoes you can bring to a lost place. Just some casual sneakers, but that's okay. I'm gonna deal with it and I'm gonna make the best out of it. In moments like these I think a lot, and pretty much shit is happening lately, which is kind of throwing me out of my path. But I always realize there is no other option than keep going, because giving up is not an option. Everything gets better sometime eventually. I hope so, at least. Cheers. Dude, that is spot on. I'm really enjoying my time. I'm gonna drink my tea, explore the last floor, and then we are done for today. And I'm so glad I can make a video again. Last time exploring is like 1.5 years ago, so this is perfect for me. I think the weather is great. It's not too hot, it's not too cold. We already got some snow on the top of the mountains. This is so good, man. Oh, it feels so great right now. I'm gonna start packing up now, explore the rest of this wonderful place, and then I call it a day. Alright, I'm packed up. This was absolutely insane. I'm gonna leave the window open. There's a little bit more of airflow in this place for the next urbexes here. I really love this carpet here. I would love one of those. I don't know what this is. This is some antique farmer shit. This is the little bathroom, I suppose. Yes, it is. It seems like that this is the last floor I can explore. I watched the roof the whole time for maybe an entrance to the attic, but I didn't find any. But also with all this water dropping down, I really don't want to get into the attic. I don't think it's safe at all. So I think I'm gonna call it a day here. So this was an absolutely amazing adventure. I think I was here for like, I don't know, 1.5 hours. I know this place is not that special, but it's all about the feeling of exploring. It's about the unique smell. It's about the environment. You don't know what to expect. That's just the things I love. And also the solo mission. It was a complete success. It was better than I expected. Yeah, I just heard something again. I don't know if I'm paranoid again or I don't know. So yeah, in this case, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Feel free to drop a comment, drop a like, and maybe subscribe to my channel. so you don't miss out on further explorations. This is the start of a very beautiful journey. I can tell you how much I love exploring. Lost Places is just something very special to me. See you in the next one.